I am the host with the least.
The host with the most.
The host with the least. The host with nothing.
The host with nothing.
Yeah, the
Why?
host with nothing, bro. I ain't got nothing to give out, bro. I ain't got no hands.
Why not?
Man.
You got music to
Can I
give
get
out. You
$1?
got love to give out. You have understanding to give
Can I
out.
get some weed?
I got you later.
That's something to give.
Yeah, no, we got a lot to give actually, man. So starting to give with the sponsorships that we have. Partnerships. Excuse me. So first and foremost, shout out to Definitely Eating Clothing. Make sure you log into definitellyeating.com. Cop all the merchandise. Pretty sure they got some discounts coming up soon, right?
Yeah, we might have a little Black Friday sale coming up. So
Oh, that's right. Black Friday's
yeah,
coming.
we'll have that coming up on the website. But yeah, man, beanies. I'm rocking actually one of the beanies. You know what I mean? So beanies, hats, candles, t-shirts.
It's that time.
Booty shorts.
It's that time.
Everything. Yeah,
So it's that time.
man. It's a time. There's always a time anywhere in the world. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, www.definitellyeating.com.
Yes, sir. Also, make sure you check out Monterey Bay Creations. You dream it, they create it. They create stuff kind of like for Definitely Eating, you know, with the beanies, you know, the vinyl presses, stitching, stickers, all that good shit, right?
Exactly. You named it all, man. You dream it, we bring it to life. That's straightforward.
Mm-hmm. The best quality you can get right here in the Monterey Bay.
Yes, sir.
Also, check out conglomeratebythesea.com. Make sure you check out that website. There's some dope merch on there. That's where you can get our latest episodes dropping. And also shout out to the Fish House located in Watsonville. If you're ever out there in the area, make sure you grab yourself some seafood. Enjoy the beautiful place, the beautiful city of Watsonville, man. I went over there not too long ago. I love that shit.
Shout out Watson, baby.
Yeah, Watson. I don't know if they say that, but I say that.
No, dude,
I think
trust
they
me,
do.
They say that.
Okay, for sure.
They say they call it Watson and a couple
Watson.
other things I don't want to say on there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Because it sounds like a what's up, like what's on.
No,
It makes sense, though, if they say it to each other. What's up?
Well, no, it's all the OGs to be like, hey, man, I'm from Watson, man. Where you from? I'm from Northside Watson. And I'm just like, dude, like, are you serious?
Like what do you mean what's on TV? Nah, man, so salute to Watsonville, love them. And also, is there anybody else?
The Fit and Fresh.
Yeah, right.
He said the Fish House.
Mm-hmm.
Fit and Fresh meals. New Year's is coming. The resolutions are coming. It's difficult to prep food. Sometimes you stay
prepping
busy.
food?
You ain't got shit to do. Yeah, prep food.
You are?
Huh?
You're doing it?
I'm not doing it. I'm associated with Fit and Fresh.
I need it done by your hands.
I'll do it. I made tamales. I can make some fresh shit.
Yeah.
I mean, my
need you to
nails
cut
are a little
my
dirty. I
fruits,
don't know if you want.
cut my veggies, you know. Make that shit in the pot.
I'll make it happen
I
for
need
you.
your chest to burn with the oil
Oh,
that's popping
fuck.
off, you feel me?
Hey, come on, I'm trying to grow my hairs out. No, but yeah, be sure to tap in. They help out, especially if you're busy. It makes it so much easier to just grab a meal from your fridge, and it's a step forward on your New Year's resolutions to drop some weight or just to switch your lifestyle and get healthier all along together. You know, so be sure to tap in. Fit and Fresh 831.
No, fuck that. Stay the same.
Damn.
Stay the same. Be
She
you.
said, "Oh,
Be you. Be happy.
Be happy. Be happy. Yes, that's most important.
Yes, indeed, man. We're here with a very talented guest today, very special guest, former battle rapper, really talented, dope artist. You know, very different from the rest, in my opinion. He's been working really, really hard, man. Me and him pretty much both got like the same come up in a way. He's seen me get better. I seen him get better. Man, I'm so happy that I finally got to get this man here. None other, very talented, the great Archon. Sir, how you doing?
What's going on, baby? You know what it is. It's your boy Archon, aka Santa Slim. Lost a few pounds. We gonna gain it right back. You know.
He said Santa Slim.
You know what I'm saying?
He said stay the same. The holidays coming.
Eric said to stay the same.
Hey,
He's
y'all,
been eating fish.
hey, y'all gonna fuck with this. So I entered a rap challenge from Chippas. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And I did. Like, it was like the ooh. He's like, he was da 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 da. Ooh, you remember that
Okay.
song that he dropped
Yeah.
a little bit ago? You know what I'm saying? So I entered the challenge for that, and he's supposed to spit a 16. And in all the comment section, everyone was calling me Santa. They're like, yeah, go Santa. Hey, we rocking with Santa. And so I was like, bro, like, this fit me. You know what I'm saying? This fit me like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But hey, thank you, Migs. I'm happy to be here, for real, man.
Yes, of course, sir. What do you want to start with, man? Like how it all started for you? Like, you know what I mean? What struck the inspiration first?
I mean, to be honest with you, like, I mean, I started rapping because, like, I mean, honestly, I had nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like, not in terms of, I had my family. You know what I'm saying? I had a strong family connection. I had strong, like, you know, like, it wasn't like I was like this sad loner just, you know, off crying myself off in the corner. But I really didn't have that many friends. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really have that many homies. So I was kind of unfortunately forced to, you know, really, you know, find my own entertainment. And one of the things I learned early on was that, you know, I like to create. You know what I'm saying? I like to, you know, draw. I like to, you know, build Legos type stuff. And I'm kind of shit at it, but, you know, like to do it. So I pretty much I just started listening to rap when I was in like 4th grade. And I said, you know what? This is what I want to do. Now, it was a very long road to get to where I am now. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of just took inspiration from guys like, obviously, 50, Eminem, you know, back in the day. Like, now it's like Nip, R.I.P., Freddie Gibbs, Mac Miller, again, R.I.P., fucking Ellie Dollar Sign, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, cats like that, you know, people who really, they might not be from out the mud, they might be from out the mud, but they made themselves into something. And then that's the road I tried to go around, you know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
But yeah.
That's nice, man.
But yeah.
That's dope. And for like in high school, that's when I feel like we kind of met each other, like around that time.
We definitely met. I don't know if it was at the first Central Coast event or was the second one. Because I remember I came out to support Maniacal when he debuted, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't doing anything yet.
Okay.
And I remember I came out to support Maniacal, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, PG, Hometown Hero, whatever the fuck that was. But anyway, so I came out to support him, and I remember meeting all of y'all, and I was like, dude, this is something I want to get, be a part of. And then, of course, I hollered at Cali, and then, you know, the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I just remember you doing it, and I was like, dude, where have, like, I was like, it was you and, like, a couple other people. I was like, where have these guys been? I want to work with these dudes, you know what I'm saying? Because up until that point, I mean, I had literally no one to collaborate with. I was just, like, kind of like rocking Dolo out there in PG, and I was like, eh.
Not too many people rapping in PG.
Not really, man. I mean, you had a couple. I'm gonna be honest. We had a bunch of flops. You know what I'm saying? Kids who like tried it for like 6 months or actually tried to do it seriously for a year, and we're just like, we're not trying to do it. Like, I think that it's probably me, Packboy Swish, and probably Sinister are the only 3 people still rapping out of PG. You know what I'm saying? So.
And you're talking about like consistently, right? That's been working.
Like, I would say, like, I've been at this shit for 10 years. I ain't giving up yet. Mama didn't raise no quitter. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, I get why, because, you know, people, like, you know, they get demotivated and they, you know, they move on. I mean, shoot, you remember how much shit I used to get, like, you know, back, like, from everyone. You know what I'm saying? So, just, you know, I guess that would just be my thing, is that I just don't give up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a quitter. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just keep it going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like,
And like you said, you have 10 years already doing it. A lot of people 5 years to them would be like, man, I did this shit for 5 years and I ain't seen no results. So they give up.
Yeah,
so the fact that you hit it already 10 plus and you're still like, you know what I mean?
Done yet. I'm not even scratching the
It's part of,
surface.
That's what I'm saying, because I love it.
It's part of the
I love
game.
being able to sit down and create art. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, without art, you know, much as I hate to say it, life feels kind of a little pointless. You know what I'm saying? If you can't create something, doesn't have to be music. It could be painting. It could be clothes. It could be, I mean, shoot, you could be building Legos with your kid. If you're creating something, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got your brain working, and life just, at least in my opinion, feels a little bit better.
Yeah, creativity flowing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's how I see it too. Like making a song or something, is like building Legos. Like you're building something, different colors, different shapes, different ways to go at it. What's your like creative process once you hear like a beat?
My creative process, it depends on what I'm doing. So pretty much, if I can hear a beat, and I literally let it play. I usually do about 5 to 6 times all the way through, and then I can just write to it. I don't even need the beat at that point anymore. It's in my head. The basic melody and flow is already in my head, and I can just go. Now, some beats might be a little more complicated than that. They might have some change-ups, some breaks that I'm not prepared for. So on those types, I have to sit down and write. But it all really depends on the beat. But, I mean, pretty much, I mean, you give me 20 minutes, I can give you a fire 16. Yeah. And that's something I do pride myself on, is that I am quick. I don't second-guess myself. I just go, and then it turns out how it turns out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel it. Yeah, there's some people that are like perfectionists, you know, like a Kanye or something, just like overdoing it. But you know, so some people, it works for them. You know, it works for some people being overdoing it, and some people underdo it, and it still works for them. Like,
100%.
Yeah, everyone's different. Yeah, how would you compare the writing to a song to battling? For the people that don't know.
I mean, I would just compare it like this. It's just like, imagine just like it's kind of like you have to be prepared to more creative liberties in battle rap. I feel like because that's what I'm saying. You don't have a beat to let you ride on.
To lean on,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like the beat. As much as I hate to say it, for battle rappers, a lot of the time is a crutch. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you could say the most basic one rhyme, whatever, and as long as it flow with the beat, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, not saying it was basic, but I mean, take a look at 8 Mile. I mean, that was like kind of a lot of people's introduction to what battle rap could be. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of cats that could go on stage and decimate any one of those people. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I feel that it takes. I don't know about more skill necessarily, but I definitely feel it takes a different kind of mindset to be able to get up there and write for a battle, memorize the battle,
devote your time and
exactly.
effort to it. Yeah.
And you got to be way more clever than than you would have to be normally writing a song. You know what I'm saying?
At your debut on Central Coast Chamber, was that your first battle?
That
or
was my first battle ever. Yeah.
How'd that feel?
I got smashed, so not that great, but
But like, how did like that being like, oh shit, I got to prepare for this? Or?
Honestly, it was definitely an experience. Like I definitely how do I put this? I had memorized a lot of stuff before. Like I kind of looked at it as just like homework. You know what I'm saying? I kind of looked at it as like, hey, I got a class presentation tomorrow. I gotta do my thing and get this memorized, or I'm gonna look like an idiot in front of the whole class.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd like to think for the most part like I had all my stuff memorized. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Might not have been great, but
but hey,
it was what it was.
Right? You can't. You don't like say like, oh, I choked, or no, it's because I choked, or like, no, I spent all my shit through it. It is what it is. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Speaking of which, the first one you had was with Bart, right?
Yep. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Are you cool with Bart?
Oh no, yeah. Me and Bart are smooth. I'm not gonna count. I know that was gonna be a topic of conversation. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, look, I'll be the first to say it. You know what I mean? He got me. You know what I'm saying? And I can't even be mad at that man for it, because at the end of the day, he got up and he did his job better than I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, he got up, he was more clever with it. He was more, he was more whatever with it. So, he took the dub. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even tripping about that. But yeah, me and Bart are cool. But honestly, it's been dope to see his progression.
Yeah, right.
Like on me, bro. Like, it's been dope to see him, like, grow in a little bit of confidence. Because like, I remember back in the day, because I met Bart about 2 or 3 times previously to that battle. You know what I'm saying? Just on and off. You know what I mean? But like he was a rapping ass fool, man.
He is a rapping ass fool. That's why I love that dude, because
you know what I'm saying?
he just goes off, and that's all he's about. He just like freestyles his ass off, and then he's like, yeah, so what's up? So what's next?
Exactly, bro. I'm telling you.
Bro, you just spit 64
like,
right now.
No, bro. I'm telling you. I remember one night, me and him were just facing joints like back and forth and shit. Bro, we went for like 3 hours, and by the hour 2, I'm like, dude, I'm hoarse. I need like a water. I'm ready to get the hell out of the car and like go get something to eat. And he's just like, nah, dude, let's keep going. And I'm just like, bro, like,
Bro, there's not even a recording session. We just kicking it.
I ain't knocking it for it. Just trust me, there ain't nothing sadder than an artist who can't freestyle. I'm sorry, even if it's basic, that's okay. But there ain't nothing sadder to me.
Yeah, I definitely need to
You
step
agree
that
with
part
that,
up.
Miggy?
Yeah, I mean, at some point, I mean, everyone has their strong points and their low points. Freestyling is definitely like one of like kind of like my low mid. I have my, I have my good times and bad times.
Well,
but,
I mean, I'm saying like that's some like. It's
Yeah.
Do you think that's something every rapper should be able to do, like freestyle?
Yeah.
to some degree, yeah.
Yeah.
To some degree. What would you think?
Well, and I was just gonna say, like, that's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter whether you're good or bad at it. The question
Yeah.
is, do you try? Do you make an effort? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I will always respect the man more, even in battle rap or music or shows or whatever, who gets up there, if he forgets his stuff, he just starts going off the top of his head, saying whatever, you know what I'm saying, trying to make it work. I will always respect that more. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because it's like you're not giving up. Again, you're not giving up. You're just you're trying to keep the show going. You're trying to, bounce back to where you were. And 9 out of 10 times, it kind of works for him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've done it before. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we had Ryan here last week, and he was kind of comparing the two, the battle rap and comedy, and like, if a joke doesn't work, he just keeps on going with it, and
Yeah.
he mentioned that he does a podcast on his own, so he talks to himself basically. So he just if he's like blank, he just keeps on going and rolling, doesn't give up. So that's a dope mentality to have.
Yeah, pretty similar in the battle rap league, where if you say a punchline and then crowd reaction, you're gonna be mad because in your head you're like, man, I know this motherfucker went hard. How the fuck did I not get this?
Right.
But you got to keep it going. You can't be like, You don't get it, bruh? You want to go on Google and then, like you can't. You know what I'm saying? People
Like explaining a joke.
Yeah, you feel me? Like it's a live show. If they don't, if they didn't catch it,
They get
then they didn't catch it. You know
The
what I'm
artist
saying?
gets pissed and just repeats it
Yeah.
over and over.
Yeah.
You still don't get it.
Or just like Ryan, he was talking about when with the Trump joke that he did. Not many people were like kind of laughing, and it's because they didn't know how he referred the Trump joke to like. Remember his joke
the
about the
boat,
kids
the
and
boat.
whatever. Yeah, like a lot of people were like, huh, like, and he was like, fuck, and he explained it how it was funny. I got it immediately once he said it. You know what I mean? But it was, you know, it's just everyone catches it.
That's one thing too. Like they shouldn't have to explain. You know.
Yeah. But like you know, back to like, you know, Miga saying, it's like after that you got to crumble it up and you
Yeah.
got to go to the next one and shit.
You
You,
gotta
know.
keep it pushing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You ain't got time to wait for every Joe Schmo to get it. You know
Exactly.
What I'm saying? Like, hey, look, because you gonna hit about a certain amount. As long as you keep that certain amount like more or less the same, going from different people. I mean, I don't think that's a big deal at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you ever do you think battle rap ever brought you like that little fire like when you're writing on your own? Because I know I'm sure like when you're writing to go against someone, it's like fuck, all right, I'm about to, it's like you're just saying you got, you know, it's a fucking, what'd you call it, an assignment for the next day at
Yeah,
school?
yeah,
Like a little homework thing, you know what I'm saying? But like, did you bring some of that like little fire to it like now when you're back to like regular writing?
I mean, it's all very dependent. Like, you know, if I mean, all my songs I'm obviously passionate about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
some
yeah.
more than others. Some I just like to fuck around and have fun on. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But like, if I'm really like, I mean, honestly, like, it's hard for me to transfer because it's to me, I have to tap into a place where it's like, I'm trying to go after someone. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you
Like
go.
the whole, like, you know what I'm saying? And most
Trying to
times
murder.
I'm not trying to go after nobody. I'm trying to smoke my weed. I'm trying to I'm trying to get in my low rider
Yeah,
with my
yeah,
girl.
yeah.
I'm trying to go cruising. I'm not trying to do all the extra shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of why I don't fuck with diss tracks like that. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, if I'm really gonna diss someone, I'm not gonna do no little Drake, you know, whatever. Like, is that a world tour or your girl's tour? I'm just gonna be like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna do Tupac shit. Fuck you. Fuck your bitch. Fuck your. You know what I'm saying? Like, et cetera, et cetera. But to answer the, I know I kind of went around on.
No. But you're explaining
but
properly.
For real, to answer the question, I'd say yes in terms of lyrical ability, absolutely.
Okay,
But
okay.
in terms of content and subject matter,
Yeah.
honestly, little to none. to be
Little
honest,
bit
you know
of
what
it.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, man.
Do you think you benefited from battle rap?
oh no, 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like I owe a lot of my. Yeah, I would say I owe a good bit of my confidence and my lyrical ability to battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing to get up on a stage and just rap your song. You know what I'm saying? Get off stage, but you know when you have to be up there for an extended period of time and you ain't got no one helping you out, you ain't got nothing behind you. It's just you. You know your rhymes and the other man on stage. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's the only thing you can do is just step up or get stepped on.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest with you.
That's
You know
true.
what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
I mean, but yeah, it gave me a lot of confidence to be able to keep pursuing what I
Yeah.
do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It sounds too kind of like it'll give confidence to people in general after you finish, because it's like, fuck, I just did this in front of people.
Yeah.
It's a whole way
have
out
to-
the
Oh, no,
show.
you
Like, you know what I'm
You
saying?
feel me? Oh
Because
my
Miggy
God.
would tell me, because I'd be like, bro, I can't believe you just did it. Especially like when I kept going with him to like different, you know, battle rap
Events and
leagues.
whatnot, yeah.
Some were a lot bigger than others. So when I'd be around a shit ton of people, and there's people from Houston, people from Philly, people from different areas, I'm like, dude, this is a big crowd. I'm like, this motherfucker's about to like do it in front, like, and it's like, I know I'm not the one rapping, but like a part of me will be like, I feel
nervous for
like
him?
I feel like I'm the one right here. Like if they're shitting on him, I'm getting shitted on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just the way. I don't know if it's like a team thing where like you show up and you're like you want your homie, your boy, or brother, whatever it is to like do good. But like just seeing all the people, it's like fuck. Like does he feel how I feel? And I'm not even the rapper. Like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, you're nervous for me, type.
Definitely.
So I could imagine just your guys' obviously this is you guys know
Yeah.
about that world, you know what I mean? But I'm like, fuck, like it's
So you being at the shows and seeing some disses, did it make you want to punch somebody when you're outside selling lines about your brother?
not really.
Or would it get you angry too? Or
look, I knew
upset, I guess is
look,
the word.
Me and this fool we used to watch a lot of Grind Time, like long time ago. You know what I'm saying? So we knew about Grind Time before a lot of people knew about it. So I knew how disrespectful it would be, and it's always like at the end of it, it's a respectful. All right, you know, like they shake hands, whether they're dissing each other's hoods or whatever's going on, you know. And so I knew going to this, I'm like, fuck. I feel like they're gonna tell this fool like, fuck your mom, fuck your brother, fuck this. And it's like in my head, I'm like, they probably don't even know if he really does have a brother. You know what I'm saying?
They're just guessing.
They
It's
might,
really just a guess game.
Or
He
they
really
might-
hides, he puts his
or
beanie
if they
down.
really, or if they
Battle
really,
rap is really good.
pointing at you, fuck
if they really really, if they really did their homework, they'll know that he did. I think in one of them, I think Miggy had, had fought. You had battled. I think it was. I don't remember his name. It was a dude. Miggy had battled someone. I think from. I'm not sure if it was Stockton or Modesto, and the dude is like what I just said. Fuck your brother, your sister, your mom, woo, 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 and he's going like that, and then the homegirl's chilling in front of me. She's like, "Ooh, what are you gonna do?" Like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't even know if he knows I even exist in this world. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, yo, no cap. She was trying to set you up, bro.
But like I said, people will have to do homework and really dig deep into, like, you know what I'm saying, and. Yeah, man. But back, you battling Bar. I think both times that you guys battle is definitely classic shit. At least for our Central Coast area, man.
No,
for surely, bro.
No,
for real.
Like,
You know
what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. I would love to do a 2-on-2 with him. You know what I'm saying? Because if there's one thing that all the homies have said, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say that we came from like similar circumstances because we definitely didn't. You know what I'm saying? But like me and Bart are very similar. You know what I'm saying? We have we used to kick it with the same people. You know what I'm saying? We used to have like kind of a similar mindset. You know what I mean? And that was my dude. You know what I'm saying? For a very long time. You know what I mean? Shout out Bart Pimpson, man, for real. He that was probably gonna be my last battle, and he honestly gave me one I'll never forget. So shout out Bart Pimpson, man, for real.
And it's just a beautiful way, like how it all tied in at the end, bro.
Oh yeah.
The last one, like you and Bar and me and Maniacal, you know what I'm saying? The source being on the card, you know what I mean, for the first time on Central Coast Chamber. Like damn, like it was crazy because when we first started it. One of the first things that Callie said was like, "Yo, man, I wanna, you know what I mean, book the Saurus, that was like a goal, like book the Saurus, and the last one, you know what I mean,
want to go out with a bang.
So that's just a beautiful send off, you know what I mean. So I'll always like cherish that.
Oh no, that was a super fun event. Like I had a great time. That was fantastic, to be honest with you. But fucking nah, I mean not for real though, like bro, I was proud of everyone, bro. Like I was really proud of all of us for keep doing it, still doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Just for even doing it, man.
Yeah, no, exactly. Because bro, that shit's nerve wracking. They're like you said, the second you're done with your round, you know what I'm saying? Or at least for me, it was the second that my opponent said his last bar or whatever. I was like. Okay, it's time for me to drink, smoke, and do whatever.
Do whatever. I don't have to look at those notes ever again.
No. That was the worst for me because pre-battle, everyone's getting high, everyone's getting fucked up. I'm like, I can't.
That's what I always thought about too. I'm like, damn, how are these motherfuckers drinking and smoking before? They're fucking. I was like, you can remember all this shit and do all this shit. Like, what the?
I mean, some of them has just gotten comfortable with this. I mean,
didn't someone
or
choke
maybe
and
that's how they
forget their lines and shit?
I mean, I've seen it
plenty.
numerous times, and I don't blame them. And I don't blame them.
I was gonna say a fucking Leo. You know what I'm saying? Captain, bro, he be doing all kinds. Bro, he be doing all kinds. You know what I'm saying? He be getting up there and just busting on him. I'm like, ooh, damn, bro.
Yeah. No, he be going off. Shout to Leo.
I remember that. There's a picture where I think Leo's grabbing Miggy through the shirt.
I think I was next.
He had set a bar.
And you see DJ right there with the
I'm like, what the fuck, homie?
You barely started definitely eating.
Hey,
you better
go.
He's right stretching the shirt.
He was grabbing the definitely eating shirt, man.
It was like, hey, man, it's polyester, bro. It's polyester.
Be smooth, man. Be smooth.
Be smooth, man. That's half cotton, half polyester, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Respect the celebrity. Come on.
Yeah. Moving on from battle rap. You've continued with the music. You've been improving. The latest project you got is called Swan in the Liquor Store. That's a very dope ass title, man.
She said, "Oh." He knows what I'm talking about.
Fuck yeah.
So what's up, man?
Actually, the funny story behind that one, that was I don't know if y'all are familiar with internet money and who they are and whatnot. So they're basically if you want a hit record for the 2000 whatever, you know what I'm saying, you go to Internet Money. I'm talking Taz Taylor, MJ Nichols, Nick Mira, you know what I'm saying, they're the people to go to. And that was an old beat that I bought from MJ Nichols back in 2015. You know what I'm saying? And I just kept that in there, and then I was just going through my stuff, and I was like, dude, I need something else. And I was like, ooh,
this could fit. Yeah,
I got some shit for this, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, hey, the project's dope, man. I try to really take my time with it, you know what I'm saying? And that was my first my first official album that I had recorded, mixed, and mastered all by myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I know,
Yes, sir.
I know I definitely still got a lot of work to do. You know what I'm saying? But that's a big pride point for me. Is that like I was able to do it all by myself. I wrote it. I fucking engineered it. I put it out. You know what I'm saying? All by myself. And that was a real big deal to me.
Yeah, man, because it was a struggle trying to like. I mean, we've been to a studio together. You know what I mean? At the Castroville one, I think.
Oasis, yeah.
Oasis.
I think it's something different now.
Yeah, something different. Yeah, but just a struggle of like having to like rely on an engineer or having to rely on a producer or someone like. How's that like? Was that like a burden? Like.
In a sense, yes. Especially because back then, you know, I was kind of, pockets touching. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like now, it's just like so. I got my studio equipment about 3 days before we went into lockdown. Like back in March of 2020, you know what I'm saying? So I had a whole damn near 2 months by myself in the crib, you know what I'm saying? Nothing to do but eat, watch TV, and,
Whatever.
and just do whatever. So I was literally, I opened GarageBand and I just learned everything there was to know about GarageBand. And that, I mean, it gave me a deeper appreciation, honestly, for like the things that like what the engineer does, because like it's not easy. Everyone thinks it's easy to just press record and just go. It ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? Because then you gotta think about you gotta think about the gain, you gotta think about any filters you want to put on there, you gotta think about any kind of compressors you want to. Long story short, I mean, it definitely became less of a hindrance to, record and all that. But it also, I mean, this is my feeling, it made it too easy. You know what I'm saying? It made it easy for me to just sit down and just start, doing bullshit whenever I wanted, instead of being like, okay, you know what, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to write, and I'm going to do this. Because, I mean, 90% of that, I would say was about, actually, no, I take it back. Let me say 65 to maybe like 75% of that was all off top. I would just punch in like as I go. You know what I'm saying? And like, I mean, actually, I was actually curious what you think about that. Like, how do you feel about punching in nowadays? Like, is it just like?
I'm more of the go type, but if the punching like works for an artist and they can make it sound like it's a whole like one, I respect it.
No, I feel that.
I fucks with it. And plus, like it's more about the art of the music now. It's not so like
Black and white.
like technical and like, I mean, because you could do that, but it doesn't have to be that. Like, you could take your time with a song. You could double layer it if you need to. You could, add stuff to it, like the ad libs and all that. I've been having a lot of fun with the ad libs.
Oh, hell
So
yeah.
right?
You have to have fun.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
That's where it makes it. That's where the heart comes from.
Yeah. So I respect like any artist that does it all kind. Whether they punch through the whole song, they rap the verse, then they say the hook right after, and the second verse, and then they rap the hook right after, and like no breaks. Hey, hats off to you for able to do that. But if you're one of those artists that you record the verse first, you work on the doubles, the ad libs on it, and then you go for the hook, and then you go for the second verse, so on and so on. Then however your process is,
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It definitely took a lot of practice to get like at least that to like the point where I could do it and like be able to punch in and make it sound okay. You know what I mean? But I mean, like I just kind of just sat down. Like I took about maybe 2 or 3 hours out of my night every night and just tried to practice it. Even if I didn't keep it, even if I was like, oh, okay, that sounds like ass, and I just deleted it. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be like, fuck it. Like, I got to keep practicing to get better and get better at it. Because, like, I mean, for, like, what I do for a living, I'm out on the road all day. I can't be looking down at my phone or, like, I'm going to, fuck around. And
you got the time to jot down, jot down notes.
Like, I don't got time to be pulling out my phone at every stoplight and traffic light and sitting there for 30 seconds. Just right. Cars. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, I got to figure out something else. So I was like, fuck it. You know what? I'm just going to try it off top and see how it goes. I mean, I'd like to think it went pretty well.
Yeah, dude, it went really good. I mean, I could tell you punched in just because I know that's how you sent me a verse. So I'm like, hell yeah, I loved it though. Like right now, one of my favorites that I just heard is the "Shoot for the Moon."
Oh yeah, "Shoot for the Moon."
That one's hard.
That's what I was just telling him on the way here.
Yeah.
I love that beat, man. That beat is.
I just randomly I actually got that DM to me after I posted I wrote this at 3 a.m. EP, like literally the day after. Like, so this dude hit me up and he was like, dude, you need to let me on your next one. I'm like, okay, what do you got? And he literally just sent me that one.
Just that one?
Just that
That's
one.
crazy.
Just that one. And I was just like, okay, we got something here. So I was like,
nice.
okay, sure. Like,
Nice.
all right, bet, it's good.
Nice. Oh, which one's your favorite one from the album? Or like, do you have?
I mean, I got 3.
Got 3?
I got the intro, to be honest with you, just because that took a lot from my girl is full Hispanic, you know what I'm saying? Her family's been like super accepting of me and like who I am as a person, and they all fuck with my music, you know what I'm saying? And I got introduced to lowrider culture from all of her uncles. You know what I'm saying? So that for me was like, I wanted to make a backyard barbecue type shit. You know what I'm saying? Something that, like, you know what I'm saying, you put on, you saying you throw the carnitas on the grill and shit, you know what I'm saying? You fuck it up, you know what I mean? Like, fucking, I wanted to create a vibe like that. And then I'd say my second one would definitely be Blue Strips, honestly, just because I had a lot of fun recording that one, because I was just like, dude, I'm just going to talk some fucking foul,
just talk that
like,
shit,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and also that was also one of my favorite was and is still one of my favorite producers. He goes by Flowers in Narnia, and he's based out of South Africa. Super dope dude. Like he's done a whole bunch of he's criminally underrated in the producer world in my opinion. His 808s hit so goddamn hard. Anyway, I'd definitely say my last one would have to be Thunder in Sky, just because that one really got a lot of shit off my chest, to be honest with you. Like I'm not a very public person when it comes to like my dealings with my family, you know what I'm saying? But just to be able to write that and put that out there,
you could get it off your chest,
you know
and
like
see like
really like, you know, and like, and I mean, I even said in the song, like, I don't remember what the line was, but something to the effect of like, but I've never been the kind of guy to always be complaining because my life ain't that bad and ain't up for debate. And I never liked, I never liked complaining about my situations to people.
Yeah.
Because I never wanted to make someone feel like their situation was invalid because I'm sitting here complaining about, oh, my life is terrible. When in reality, you give it a few months, my life will get back to normal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But your situation might not improve. And I don't ever want to make anyone feel that I'm being insensitive, but like, you know, what they're going through, you know what I mean? But I'd say those are my top three, and then I definitely liked Blessings. I don't know if I'm sure you could probably tell, bro, I was fucked up recording that one. Bro, I was fucked up. I remember I gotten home from the studio, from my girl house, and it was like 2 a.m, and she went to bed, and I was like, dude, I don't even want to go to bed yet because I'm still like mad fucked up. I'm like, fuck it. And I just sat down, recorded in about an hour. I literally didn't even listen to it. I went to bed, and I woke up at like 11.
Hungover?
Like, I was hungover. but that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? So I walked over to my computer, I opened it, and I played it, and I was like, I'm literally sitting here, and I was like,
oh
what
shit.
the fuck? And I literally ran in the room. I'm like, babe. She's like, what? I'm like, babe, get up. She's like, what the fuck? And so I brought her in. She's like, I'm like, listen to this. And I played it for her, and she was like, oh my fucking god, did you do that when you were blacked out? I'm like, I think I did that when I was blacked out. And so that, well, I mean, one of the lines of the song is like, I'll be pouring up that big fifth of that motherfucking Hennessy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be real. I like every track on that album, but I have to say the intro, Blue Strips, and definitely Thunder and Sky are my personal favorites.
Nice,
you know what I'm saying?
nice. Hell yeah, man. This is a well put album. I liked it. It was like 35 minutes, like, which is now is like the sweet spot for an album nowadays. It's no longer like an hour, 18 tracks. So you hit it like right on the dot with this one, I feel like.
I didn't want to do some big ass album. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna cap to what I got in the pipeline right now. It's gonna be big, but it's I don't, unless you're like E40, you can't get away with no like 20
double 30,
disc. You can't get away with no quadruple album drop at one time. You know what I'm saying?
Side A, side B, side C, side D,
sides A through Z. You feel me? But nah, but no. I mean, I'm glad you fucked with it though. You know what I'm saying? I really just wanted to show everyone how much I matured. You know what I'm saying? How much I grew. You know what I'm saying? So.
Still growing.
Yeah, of course, always.
So why the title Swan in the Liquor Store?
Okay, so basically I kind of went, okay, so like when you think of like something that's like, you know, beautiful and perfect, you know what I'm saying? Something like some people would, you know, think about like, okay, like, you know, what's something that, you know, you would look at and might be like, oh, that's beautiful and perfect.
Yeah, like no second guessing it.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a swan, you know what I'm saying? A swan knows what it is, you know what I'm saying? A swan's beautiful, you know what I'm saying? A swan is elegant, you know what I'm saying? It carries itself with a certain, you know, standard of whatever, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like, you know, why do most people like abuse like alcohol? You know what I'm saying? Because they're going through something in their lives. They're either trying to numb the pain, or I mean, maybe some people are just trying to get fucked up and have fun.
Yeah,
you know
have
what
fun.
I'm saying? But like, for the most part, people like who are addicted to something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they're you know, abusing it to cover the pain. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing was, why would something that's so perfect and so flawless, you know what I'm saying, something that has supposedly nothing wrong with it, why would it need to be in a liquor store? You know what I'm saying? Like what's it doing there? You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's just like, I just wanted to like the title to reflect like, oh, you know, everything, like, you know, something can look so perfect, but everything still has its own problems. Like, you know, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So like, the swan in the liquor store. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, man. That's
I mean, I
dope.
could have done Daffy
Nah, you
Duck
explained
in a bar,
that.
but I
You
don't
explained
think
that
it
perfectly,
works.
dude. You explained that perfectly.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it too, and like Swan in the liquor store. I was like, I know he was gonna explain that. Like, you know what I mean? But that's good.
But
That's hard. Yeah, 'cause I was thinking like, what's it doing there? Just like it looks like a funny scene like from a movie or something.
Yeah, no,
like
like I was gonna say, I could have done Daffy Duck in a bar, but I don't think it would have worked. That well, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the different reception, huh?
yeah, exactly, something like that.
Do you feel like this project is like your next elevation up, or you feel like there's a couple like last ones like they kind of put it to like similar standard?
I think I think that I definitely elevated my game when it came to this album. You know what I'm saying? I personally enjoyed making I Wrote This at 3 a.m. more personally, but at the same time, this was it wasn't a trial and error, but this was just me seeing, okay, how far can I push my creative limits? And that's what I try to do with each project. That's why I like to think that no two of my projects, they might sound a little similar, but they're never going to sound the exact same. I don't want to be a one-trick pony. I don't want to be a one-lane driver, you know what I'm saying? I want to explore everything, you know what I'm saying? And I think that this definitely showed me that, you know, I can push the creative limits just, you know, like just
a tad bit,
just ever so slightly, you know what I'm saying? No reason to jump for it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just take it little by little, you know, so each one get a little better, a little more different, and then eventually you got it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just the mentality I went with, at least, you know.
Yeah. Well, you should have video at a liquor store to kind of show for it.
We got some stuff in the works.
Okay.
Yeah. How do you feel about the visuals nowadays? Do you think it's worth it?
I definitely think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Like I was telling Shoes off camera or whatever. I was like, you know, I'm not really trying to do the whole, you know, one man. And I'm guilty of this too. That's why I'm saying it. One man stands in front of a camera, you know, with people in the background or in like, you know, 3 different outfits in a couple different locations. To me, that's not a video no more. That's just, you know, a cipher with one person. You know what I'm saying? So just like I'm trying to create like cinematography. You know what I'm saying? I want every video that I make from now on to tell a story. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be necessarily a story that's even associated with the song. You know what I mean? But I want everything to tell a story. I want people to sit there and be like,
Some Joyner Lucas shit.
yeah. I mean, kind of. I'm trying to think of someone who would be a good example of this. Like, I mean, much as I hate to say it, like, you know, I don't know if you fuck with him or not. Like, bro, Justin Bieber's production quality in all of his videos, like, especially where he like, for instance, there's one where he's like robbing a bank. You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing is he's telling the story of like how his girlfriend is sick, she needs money for a treatment, so he goes to rob a bank, and the whole video is the police like chasing him through the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like doing stuff like that. You know, it's like stuff like, you know, some kind of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff where people can actually be invested in the story and not just
It's like a little mini movie.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a mini movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to think of who else would do it. Probably like T.I. or something, you know what I'm saying? Like with whatever the fuck the Incredible Mr. Fuck Up, I think, was the song. But anyway, point
Fucking
is
DJ Khaled jumping off the fucking bridge. Well, no, Rick Ross. Rick Ross is
Rick Ross
big
did
ass
what?
Or,
Jumped off the bridge.
For real? I
Remember
haven't
that?
seen
Wait,
that.
what?
I don't remember that.
There was this video way back.
I remember
And him
that.
and
hold
DJ
on.
Khaled got pulled over, and he hops out the fucking car and just jumps off the bridge.
Oh no, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Actually, what the fuck? That's crazy.
You see his big ass going down.
Before the Wingstop era?
Before, yeah, wait a minute. Before he got
Wingstop
all
era.
slim too and everything.
Shit.
I was
Must have
like,
been a
damn,
big
he
splash.
jumped.
Yeah.
Hey, Rick Ross lost a lot of weight. Though,
He did.
recently, though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, man,
on,
big
Ross.
salute. Big salute. Yeah, shout out to Ross.
Yeah, I think he pulled up on
he's on the
a.
Bel Air diet.
I think it was like a couple months ago. He popped up in this little like not athletic, but it was kind of like what's in my fridge type of like celebrity thing.
Oh,
And
yeah,
he's
yeah.
been eating a lot cleaner. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. That's
So
good.
which is
Health-
good. You know,
health
you
is wealth, baby.
yeah,
Health is
you would
wealth.
think all he does is just drink Bel Air and fucking eat Wingstop like
Plug that in.
five,
No, I don't
6
even
times a
fucking
week.
wing stuff like that.
You know, but he's not even like that. He just invested into it for the business. Of course, he still eats that. Apparently, he did one for his son, right? He bought
He gave him a
He gave him
franchise.
one. He gave him one so he could learn the business aspects and how to
That's hard.
continue to grow. So I respect all that shit.
No, bitch.
I
The
don't
government
wanna
listening
know
to
what
the
you got.
government.
The government was tripping, bro.
Rick Ross knows you were saying that.
But yeah, man, are you gonna have any swans in the music video, bro? 'Cause,
I'm telling you, man. Bro, there's stuff in the background.
Come on, like
Fucks
this.
around and gets
Swans
a
on his
pet
arm.
swan. What the fuck?
He's
Can
stuck
he-
with it after the
can
video.
he have a
Like,
chain
fuck.
on?
Yeah, put a collar on.
Hey, no, hey, I'll definitely put the Terror Squad chain on a fucking swan. Let that bitch swang, you know what I'm saying? It's got a long ass neck, so
Yeah.
it's gonna just go round and round and round and round.
That'll be
G
funny.
unit spinner on that shit.
Fuck.
What's up, man? Could we expect any more music before the year ends, or are you gonna wait for this quarter, after this quarter or something?
I got something in the pipeline. I don't
Okay.
want to speak
Oh, yeah.
on it. I don't want to say it too early, but I got something in the pipeline. I don't know how everyone's gonna
Yeah.
react to it, but it's gonna be like nothing you've heard from me before.
Fuck it, do you do it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. No, just trust me. When y'all see it, it's gonna be like, even if you hate it, you're gonna be like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? So you can expect at least one more thing from me before this year is out.
Okay, for
And
sure.
then
There you go.
2022, I'm not even gonna speak on yet because that's.
I love that. I love that.
That's
I
gonna
lo-
be a year.
He said, "Cause that year hasn't started yet."
Yeah,
man.
because I love it because like I like
Price is going up.
you're not like bragging about it. You're just gonna let the art be the art, and you know what I mean. Have you know what I mean. However people feel about it, they feel about it.
No, exactly.
Because nowadays, like I see like I don't know, like I guess it kind of rubs me the wrong way a little bit. Like as soon as like a rapper like records a 16, engineer hasn't even put a compressor on it yet. They haven't even touched it. They're already leaking the whole verse. They're already leaking the whole song. I'm like, bruh, that shit ain't even finished yet. I want to hear the finished product. Don't keep posting leaks and leaks and leaks. Stop leaking your own music. Like, bruh, save your shit and drop it when it's ready. So that way, you know what I mean, we get the finished product and we're not just
Appreciate it more.
yeah, we appreciate it more. We're not just waiting on like, well, yeah, I heard that song. He leaked it like fucking 6 months ago, and like, oh yeah, like, oh, he finally put that song out. Yeah, I remember he leaked that shit 2 years ago. You know?
Yeah, no, I mean, I can definitely feel that, but I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, at the same time though, like, fucking, like, you just gotta think about, like, especially with like the way to win today is you gotta capture the hearts and minds of the youth.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing the youth like was like, think about how many tutorial videos there are on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People like to watch the process. I'm not saying like set the camera up for the whole goddamn session and just record your whole session
Yeah.
and put it out there. I mean, I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with being like just in the studio just like showing off like one song out of like
Yeah.
20 or 30. But you know what I'm saying? But when you
Yeah.
start like like you said, when you start just like doing it like every goddamn time, it's like you're not making it special. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not making the fans want it more. You're just like, oh hey, Archon dropped another snippet.
Ooh, but is it on the streaming services though? Can I actually get it? Can I actually get to it? That's
Yeah,
like,
exactly,
yeah,
exactly, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like-
that's my thing.
And also, it builds hype a little bit, you know. So, I mean, that's never been me personally. I mean, like, I know I've sent you some stuff, you know what I'm saying. But that's because I want your honest opinion on it before I take it to market, you know what I'm saying. But I mean, me for the most part, I don't really like showing off my stuff before I drop it. I want it to be a nice surprise, you know what I'm saying. So,
Yeah.
if you heard something about me through the grapevine, or you've just been introduced to my music, or you've been listening for a while, you never know what you're gonna hear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. I don't like to broadcast before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's different from promoting because when you're promoting that you have a finished product
Yeah, exactly.
and you're ready to put it out.
Yeah, exactly.
When you're leaking stuff, usually the caption goes "coming soon" or
Yeah,
"in the
exactly.
works" or
I feel
"be on the lookout."
attacked, fair
no,
Late,
but
late.
no, yeah, no,
Late
but,
22.
but like for you, it's different because you will actually put it out. I mean, it speaks for itself. You got your catalog growing.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I'm also very blessed to be in a position where I was able to work.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Someone say your name, fool?
I guess I'm famous, guys.
Oh no! I'm playing. Hey, sweet tea. No, I'm playing. But nah, for real though. Like I'm just blessed to be in a position where
My bad name.
I'm able to do this. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a
Yeah.
lot of up and coming artists. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of kids who want to rap or make music. They don't have access to the tools that I do. They don't have access to the vast wealth of knowledge that I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, bro, who the fuck is out there fucking?
It's Monterey. It's Monterey.
Monterey. Cat calling us?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Monterey living. You know what I mean?
Someone's trying to call me out right now.
Oh, you want to say something?
No, I'm saying they're whistling at us.
Oh,
Cat
no.
calling.
But nah. In all seriousness, though, like, I just feel blessed to be in that position. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I've been trying to practice being more grateful for the fact that I'm able to be who I am, and be where I'm at, and be able to make the music.
Yeah,
Right.
A lot of
yeah.
people can't, or a lot of people are having difficulty making it because of life or whatever.
Life.
I feel blessed to be in this position. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Feel grateful.
Yeah, it definitely must be a great feeling, like knowing that you could record in your own home whenever you feel like it,
100%,
whenever you feeling,
100%.
whenever you're feeling that motivation. Like you no longer have to, like, fuck, man, I'm feeling this song right now, man. Let me hit up the engineer, see when he's ready. Oh, he's not ready till 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Fuck, I'm not
yeah,
gonna.
exactly,
Am I gonna have that
exactly.
same type of energy like I have right now when I record that song or when I'm writing? You know.
I mean, for me,
So-
it was always, I just kind of wrote until the engineer was ready. I was like, fuck it, like, we get
Yeah.
a song done, fuck it, on the next one, on the next one, on the next one, on the next one. I mean, and it got to the point where I would just have so many songs I rehearsed them in my head so much that, like, I think you might have actually came to the studio at Oasis one time with Marco or whatever.
Yeah.
And I remember I had like 6 hours to go on my session, and I had already recorded like 10 or 11 songs, and I was done. And I was just like, Jesus, dude, like, what am I gonna do for the rest of the, whatever hours? And so I was like, and then I remember either he or Marco hit me and was like, yo, like, can we come through? I'm like, all right, bet, it's good. I remember I came through, I let you do, like, you know, whatever it is you wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, I mean, for me, it was always just, you know, just go until it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? Or be as prepared as thoroughly possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Practice it. You know what I'm saying? Write it. You know, whatever. You know?
Yeah, it's better for the engineer too, because when an artist shows up and they don't even have the song completed, like, no, I was just gonna have you play the B and then I was gonna write to it right now. You know, what the fuck is the engineer gonna do? Just kick it? I mean, they probably don't mind. They're probably getting paid. Like,
I mean, shit. Even Currency said in the intro to the drive-in theater, but he was just trying to get paid, cover the bills for the month. So as long as you're paying for time, drop all the rap rhymes you want. You know
yeah, that's that intro.
You know what I'm saying? The engineers don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get paid. They're trying to go home and feed their families. So they just don't give a shit.
Yeah. Just becoming your own engineer now, man.
100%.
Every artist is starting to Russ it. How you feel about Russ?
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of his music, but I'm a fan of his mentality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The way he goes about shit. I can respect him as a man, and I respect him as an artist. He's just not my flavor. You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with everything. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really say, oh, that artist is bad necessarily. I say that artist ain't my flavor. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously he has to be someone's flavor. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has to be talented somewhat.
A lot of people's
You know what
flavor.
I'm saying? Like, you know, if he's up at that
Russ is
level,
dope.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I mean, at least that's how I feel about it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I like that, you know, doing the not for me is no longer like trash, whack, hate that guy. You know, it's like we're starting to learn like that there's different art forms and there's different ways to go about it, and we're just trying to, you know what I mean, being more open minded, you know.
yeah, 100%.
Because like your style may not be for somebody out there. I know my style ain't different for everybody, so everyone's, you know what I mean, they all got their own taste buds, you know.
No, yeah, exactly. And it's just like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, when I say like, it's not for me, it's not taking away anything from them. It's not depreciating them. It's not degrading them. It's me literally just saying, hey, you know, just the same for me. You know, I kind of look at it like food. You know what I'm saying?
I was literally gonna say the same thing. Like, someone not liking something, and
you know what I'm saying? Like, some people might like pineapples on pizza. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Some people might like, you know, some weird, you know, whatever food. You know, I might not. You know what I'm saying? And I might like, you know, a meat lover's pizza, and some people might not. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't take away from the fact that it's still good and it's still pizza.
Yeah.
Or it's still the food that you like to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess that's my point.
Yeah. Do you like a menudo?
Man, come on. You
being all that, huh?
Bro, no, bro.
What's your favorite one? What's your favorite one?
Okay,
What's your favorite one?
I got a couple. I had birria tacos for the first time.
oh shit.
Let me tell you something, boy. I gained like 5 pounds of this off that one day alone. I would not stop eating. But I definitely say by far my favorite thing. And my girl's mom makes a mean fucking pozole.
Oh,
the meanest pozole you'll ever hear. Like, and
that shit cussing at you.
That shit talking shit to me.
Talking to your soul.
No, bro. That thing be getting after me, bro. I be sitting there like I remember I called her the other day. I was like, yo, you making pozole tonight? And she's like, I don't know, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, hey, honestly, if I bring you the meat, like, will you have it ready? Like, by the time, like, will you have it, like, you know, ready to throw the meat in by the time I get there? She's like, yeah, probably. And so I literally just drove all the way from Carmel to Salinas. I quit work, drove all the way from Carmel to Salinas, and fucking just literally stopped at fucking the meat locker and got her a bunch of meat and fucking just gave it to her, and she made me pozole that night. So I was like, fuck yeah.
Dang, that's a long drive, bro.
Hey, trust me, dude.
Yeah.
For some things, it's
yeah.
I mean, I used to live out in Watsonville and shit, so, like, you know, going that distance to me is like nothing no more. You know what I'm saying?
You start to learn how, like, bigger day through one really is, rather than, you know what I mean, going to your spot.
Because like you said, you went from Carmel to Salinas. So anyone could have been like, all right, I'm about to go to PG real quick. You know what I mean? Like, just take a little. But you said, nah, I'm gonna go to the other source.
You know what I'm saying?
I want this shit to be
You know what I'm
to be
saying?
righteous. Yeah.
I mean, I get introduced to a whole bunch of shit, like empanadas and fucking, like, all that shit. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation. I'm sorry.
I think you said it proper.
You sure about that?
I think right. Empanadas.
I mean, we
Empanadas.
knew what he said, what he meant.
Yeah.
So.
But that's what it sounds like, right? Empanadas. Is that how you say it?
Yeah. That's why we knew.
I mean, you're Mexican too.
I was gonna say, why are you asking?
I'm like,
Why you keep asking me?
because you're like, I think I'm saying it wrong. And I'm like, nah, like I think you're saying it right. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Your
yeah.
word, DJ, believe in yourself.
No, like fucking like empanadas and like like birria tacos and all that type of shit. Like, she put me on all that game. You know what I'm saying? Gained 40 pounds. Like, you know, my first 3 months being with her. You know what I'm saying? But, like, it's good.
It's that love. It's that love.
Oh no, dude, all that food is made with love. And that's what I fuck with. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying? I can't, like, real talk, I can't fuck with food if it ain't made with love. You know what I'm saying? I don't really be eating McDonald's. I don't really be eating, like, you know, fast food,
yeah.
like that type of stuff. Like, I'd rather have something like home chef. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's something like, remember back when, it might have been when you were at Monterey High. Well, I mean, I guess I was at PG too. But remember RG Burgers over there where the Trader Joe's used to be? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But that shit was, to me, that was busting every single goddamn time.
I don't think I only had it once. It was good. I liked it, but it just never became like one of my spots to go to for some reason.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it was always like
Yeah, that was a go-to.
Like that was it was RG Burgers, Chef Lee's. They were like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Chef Lee's be busting. You know what
Chef
I'm saying?
Lee's, yeah, that shit.
And
was
then I'd have to say it was the barbecue spot that we used to do the battles at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I went in there. Honestly, the taqueria ain't bad.
Oh yeah, the new place.
Yeah, that's
Set
not
up
whatever
it.
the fuck you know what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
like that shit ain't bad.
Oh yeah, it had
Shit
some.
bad at all.
I think it had like a shrimp quesadilla over there,
Hell
man.
yeah, hell yeah.
It's fire. It's fire.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
How's your diet looking like now? Like, is there
I
certain
mean,
things you're focusing on?
I mean, I'm down like 45 pounds.
That's
like,
what's
you know
up,
what I'm saying?
man.
Just
Yeah,
off-
yeah.
just off the
45?
honestly, bro, off
yeah.
real, off the strength of just not eating fast food and just, you know, drinking water.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And also, like I said, like I'm out on the road all day pretty much for my work, so, you know, it's good. You know what I mean?
Do you try to do like some exercise every now and then?
I'll go on like walks and all that, but I gotta be honest with you. I'm also a smoker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like I'm trying to get right with this before I even think about doing that. Because if I start doing, you know, all the exercise shit with, you know, lungs as bad as mine are, I'm gonna have a bad time. And I don't want to have no fucking bad time. I'd rather have. I know I'm not gonna have a good time regardless, but you know,
Yeah.
I'd rather, you know, make it easier on myself than you know, do that. But I mean, I've been off cigarettes for about you know 3 to 4 years. One every now and again, but like, you know, I haven't bought a pack in like 3 to 4 years. So I, you know
what's
what I'm
up,
saying?
man.
So I was pretty proud of that one. You know what I'm saying?
That's good, man. That's good. That's good. Who's your top 5 of all time?
Top 5. Oh boy, here the fuck we go. Let's see here. Top 5 of all time.
Your favorite. You don't have doesn't have to be like what you feel is correct.
No.
Yeah.
The man asked me for top 5, so I'll give a top 5. Let's see. Nas.
No.
In the number 1 spot. I'd say Biggie, number 2. Pac, number 3. And I have to probably say Cool G Rap, number 4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to be honest, I'm going to give it to Tribe.
Tribe? Oh shit.
Tribe at number 5, yeah.
The group?
Yeah, the group.
Oh, as one. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
as a 1. Now, if you're talking my top 5 personally,
Yeah, or like your inspirations, like who inspires you, like
Yeah,
make the music you make.
I mean, I kind of already said them, but
Yeah.
Gibbs in this order: Gibbs, Mac Miller, Nipsey, Ellie Dollar Sign, and honestly, I'd probably have to say Andre 3000.
Andre 3000.
Although I do fuck with some E40, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't not fuck with E40,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, I could tell there's some like kind of E40 like not like slang or anything like that, but like energy, like E40 energy, like in some of the songs that you rapping. Like I think it was the freestyle one in the Swan album. It was like a 1 round freestyle.
The round 1 freestyle.
Round one, yeah. Yeah, but you spitting on that, bro. You're like, was that the one you were flipping?
Oh no, I'm trying. Xavier High and doing the most when I ride out. Known to take a couple bad bitches to my hide. No, that was actually one of the first songs I ever punched in on, like ever in my life.
Nice.
And I was just going for it. I was like, fuck, you know, I'm just gonna try to do this as good as possible. And I was just like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it kind of fucked me up because I remember this. I think the 5th bar in there was literally just like, bitch, my belly biggest people's egos. I can't say that no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I mean, I definitely say that all the cats in the Bay gave me inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Just some of them off the strength of how hard they went, like, you know, Jay Stalin and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But like, like you know, people like E40, the Click, and I mean, shit. If you want to talk about some ways people can get it, E40 been in the game damn near 30 years, and he's still relevant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Still relevant. Diversified his portfolio. He makes wine. He has a Lumpia company. You know what I'm saying? That, and think about it. 30 years, never one scandal. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no cheating rumors. Ain't no fucking, you know, bullshit about him doing this, and
Yeah,
that.
right.
He stayed down. He stacked his paper, and he fucking, you know, and he has his family. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how everyone should aspire to be. At least, like, you know, anyone who's trying to, like, seriously be a mogul like that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? You got to be real fucking careful.
Also, just like choosing peace over anything.
Oh,
like
yeah,
you know,
100%.
like you could tell like E40 like just living a peaceful life. Like peace is like number one priority. Like sure, you know, you got the money, you got the businesses and all that, but main focus is like just being happy. You know, just being happy with your life. So,
Besides E40 in the mid '90s when him and Mac Dre were, you know what I'm saying, dissing each other, but besides that time, he's grown to. I mean, like you guys said it, you know what I'm saying, with all the companies he has, still being relevant, still making good music, creating new fan bases. Like you could talk to '90s E40 fan base to a mid 2000s fan base, and then they're both gonna have the conversation like, bro, well, remember when he was, you know, saying this and different sounds, different beats, you know what I'm saying, and then the new E40 that we're hearing today still, you know what I'm saying, it's like he don't stop dropping work.
Yeah, like
he's creating new sounds every time, creating new fans.
I mean, he's been a little inconsistent with his album drops lately, but also I get it. He's got a lot on his fucking plate right now.
And at this point, it's like when you're a legend,
but
you
he would
don't
drop
have
like
to.
2-3 out. He'll drop like a. Ah man, he's such smart. He's hella smart for doing this.
Here.
I forgot what it's
I got
called.
you, I got
You know
you.
what I mean?
No,
His little
I
things.
got you,
It's
I
like
got you.
it's like he drops like a Goosebumps series, like like album 1, album 2, album 3, and it's like it's kind of like the good, the bad, and the ugly type of thing. Like one album, like Jay Diggs did that, where one was called the good,
Okay,
then
so
the
like
bad.
there's like the Curb Commentator, you know, Channel 1, the Curb Commentator, Channel 2.
There you go, stuff like that.
The D-Boy Diary, Books 1 and Books 2.
See?
There's fucking the Block Brochure, and I just love the names you can get up for this shit. It's like, bro, who the fuck would be like, hey, bro, go listen to my new album, The Block Brochure. I'd be like, bro, what the fuck? That's
Brochure.
not-
He
you know,
tells you, he has a day shift, night shift.
Yeah. There you go. See
That
what I'm
was my
saying?
shit.
That's where I was trying to go with like
That was my
that.
shit when it dropped.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a really innovative, creative way of like dropping music. Like you may not be as consistent, but guess what? You're gonna get this whole fucking.
But like he was smart too.
library gallery.
Even the pictures, like he said, the graveyard, night shift, day shift. It'd be like a nice bright day, and he's like in the
He's
block.
fresh as
And then
fuck.
the night shift, he got the peak cone. He's like an album, like
Wait, no, I was
but
gonna say,
it's
I
like
think on both covers, I think he had both of them. He has the P-code on.
Was it?
I think. No, let me.
it's like
think it
it's
was
like
the
he's
night
giving
and
you
the graveyard.
he's giving you the vibe. Yeah, see, there you go.
See, look, like P-codes in
Yeah.
the summer, even when it ain't cold. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like fucking. Yeah, but no, I fuck with E40 though. I mean, I fuck with a lot of cats. I fuck with Griselda. You know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with. I mean, I'm learning more about Griselda as time goes on. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to. I don't want to like over inundate myself with it and just be like, 'cause I want to try to keep my mind up and everything. But that's a hard ass picture, by the way. I fuck with that.
Yeah, the painting, right? Yeah,
yeah,
shout out to Cloud City Art. He does dope ass painting.
Fuck yeah. But no, I've been getting into Griselda. I've always been tapped in with Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? Like I loved him even back like when he dropped like the whatever it was, the Mafia music album. You know what I'm saying? And I mean just cats like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like. And also, I'm not gonna cap. Like, I like braggadocious shit. I like when motherfuckers talk they shit. Cause you're just like, bro, it's like, yeah, bro, talk your shit, bro. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, honestly, I gotta be real with you. Like, it would probably be easier for me to name the people I don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to keep an open mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like I like the same way I like a lot of 21 Savage shit. I like a lot of J. Cole shit. You know what I'm saying? Same way I like a lot of Lil Wayne shit is the same way I like a lot of fucking like Cool G rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I go into everything with an open mind, and I'm pleasantly surprised every time I do. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, when you try to go with the open mind and not like narrow it down to what you're used to hearing, so that way you don't really judge it off the bat. Like, nah, it doesn't really sound like the way these guys make it. So then they must not be doing it correctly.
Yeah.
But keeping an open mind that there's many different ways to do this. There's many ways to stroke the paintbrush. You know, it's still art. So that's just a dope mindset to have. You've performed at the Santa Cruz Catalyst before, right?
I performed at the. I've done a bunch of performances actually.
Yeah.
When I was with TCG, we opened for Burner, I Am Sue, Ray Shremmerd. Let's see, Raven Justice, a whole bunch of people back in the day. I've done the Catalyst. I've done the Santa Ana Fairgrounds before. I've done Fox Theater multiple times. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I did that back. I've done the Fox Theater once, and that was my own show, and we don't need to talk about that. But fucking, but on the real, so like, the Catalyst, Santa Ana Fairgrounds, and then like a couple others. I even managed to get on some shit at the Boardwalk, not about maybe I'd say a couple months after the Santa Ana show. I mean, it wasn't that big a deal, but I mean like so. I mean, I would have loved to go perform in some other states, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, things just worked out how they worked out that period of time. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying?
Well, you definitely probably took advantage of like doing the shows and like
100%.
getting out there. Like, how was that like process like?
I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be real. Packboy Swish put me onto that, and because at the time he and I were in a group together, you know what I'm saying. And he had already done a show, the Jacka Birthday Bash, you know what I'm saying, back in 2014. Like I think it was like a couple months before he passed, actually. You know, like RP to the Jack for real.
Yeah.
But anyway, so point is that he had he had already been on with shows, and so once I've been bugging him about it for a while, and I was like, dude, like, put me on a show, put me on a show, put me on a show. And he's like, all right, dude, like, you think you're ready? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. And he connected me with my first promoter, who by the name of DK, worked out of an event promoter called California Live, and from there it was history. And DK started throwing me shows, I started selling tickets, and there you go. You know what I'm saying? So. It was a very fortunate set of circumstances. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. Do you ever get to meet some of the?
Oh no,
the main
acts? We met Keek the Sneak, Ray Shremmerd, fucking I Am Sue, Burner. You know what I'm saying? Like like all those people. Burner was very brief because he was already pissed off about some other shit, so he kind of just said what's up and then bounced. Like Showbanga, I Am Sue, all of HBK. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I only met Showbanga and I think I only met Showbanga and like one other person, but like the homies had all like gone out to a bunch of events and like they were all up there and like they knew who they were and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So.
Did you get to chat or like receive any advice from him?
I'd say the biggest one was definitely Keek the Sneak, like telling me that like he fucked with my jersey and shit because I was wearing a Warriors jersey at the time and he had on like a vintage Warriors like jacket and he's like hold on little bro, I was like hold on little bro. It's a hard ass jersey. I'm like, thank you, Keek. I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? He was just telling me, he's like, and I was telling him about like I'll make like a little music here and there and shit. He's just like, dude, just don't give up, man. Don't give up. You got it. And I'm like, for sure. Like, good looks. You know what I'm saying? I had a few mentors over the years. You know what I mean? But like, it was like, I'd say it would definitely be like. One of my first ones was Got Slaps. I don't know if you remember Got Slaps at all. You know what I'm saying? They shout out Lou in the building. You know what I mean? But fucking, it was definitely Got Slaps. Packboy Swish helped me out a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like same with fucking. I'm trying to remember the names right now. Like the homie Cal. He put me up on game with recording. Kind of taught me how like the very basics. You know what I'm saying? At the very beginning. You know what I'm saying? So I could at least just get myself down on a whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, like, shout out to all those people, man. Like, they were really instrumental in shaping the person that I am today. You know what I'm saying? Shaping and giving me chances to improve and work on shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. That's dope that you had to, get some people involved into your craft.
Well, I mean, technically, people got me involved. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to do the Dolo thing, but then, like, a good homie of mine made a point to me. He's like, dude, like, what, you can't do this on your own. I'm like, it hasn't been working out that great for me so far, Dolo. And so then we linked up and we were going strong. You know what I'm saying? So, it be what it be. You know what I mean?
Do you plan to grow a team or have a team with you, or you have one already, like low key?
There's some things in the works right now. I don't want to speak on it too much because I want to jinx nothing. You know what I'm saying? But like, things are in the works right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. That's dope. I feel like we covered everything. Was there something else you wanted to cover on, boss?
I just wanted to say, like, two things. One, I wanted to thank y'all for having me on personally. I know it's been a while. You know what I'm saying? It's been a very long time since It's been a long time since you and me got to kick it.
Right. Probably since the battle.
You know what I'm saying? Like, probably since the battle. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to thank y'all boys for having me on. I appreciate it. I'd love to come back sometime. I'd love to, make an actual talk some shit next time. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
But I'd also like to say to anyone out there watching, you know what I'm saying, just please don't give up. Like, it might be far away. It might be a long fucking trek. It might be the way for us to. It might be fucking miles away, years away. You know what I'm saying? But just don't give up. Don't deny the world your craft because you feel that you're because you're in a down space right now. Your time is coming. You just got to make it happen for yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much all I wanted to say.
Patience, perseverance.
Also, get money, fuck bitches, but that goes without saying. Sorry, I had to be a little extra. My bad.
No, man, you good, man? You want to give in your plugins where they can follow you, where they can find you?
Hey, all my social media is at I am Archon, except Twitter, which is at I am Archon1. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow. Make sure you go click my link tree in my bio. Go get that Swan in the Liquor Store album. You know what I'm saying? Really going up with this one again. Thank you to the boys at the Slide Through podcast for having me. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I'll see y'all again soon. Peace.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And with that, slide through. There's a Swan in the liquor store. Go get that. Yes, sir.
Hey, Kat, can you tell the people where they can get their Slide Through podcast merch?
Absolutely. So y'all gonna go over to the Slide Through Podcast IG, click on that conglomerate by the sea.com link. Go onto the left side, that sandwich bar, click on that. Click on the Slide Through Podcast clothing. Then you're gonna scroll down to that image where you see the Slide Through Podcast crew neck. Click on that, and there you go. You see the sizes small through 2X. Thank y'all for the support.